And now, live from the Davion Arena, Channel 49 presents Space Gladiators.
I'm Larry Miller, welcoming you to the 12th Annual Space Gladiators Budweiser Trophy. Joining me as always is former Space Gladiators Grandmaster, Bob Wiersbeski. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Larry. And hello to all you Space Gladiator fans out there. We got a great match lined up for you today. We've got 5 contestants who are going to go for this trophy. It's the Budweiser Cup.
If you remember, the Budweiser Trophy was won last year by the X-Man, alias Jeff Thompson. Unfortunately, he won't be competing this year after taking a series of nasty rocket hits in last month's Benson and Hedges Cup.
Doctors say that he's going to be okay, but slightly concerned of some possible brain damage he may have suffered during that reactor shutdown.
Anyway, we can join the X-Man right down at Linton Hospital with our man on the street, Mike Johnson. Over to you, Mike.
Thanks, Larry. Here we are at Linton Hospital talking to 3-time mech world champion, the X-Man. X, how are you doing?
I'm in hospital.
Well, yeah, that's because you took a hell of a beating at the last Mech World Series. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I went down, reactors down, you know.
Yeah.
Rocket attack. You know, I couldn't do a thing, I was a sitting mech.
But I mean, the X we knew, in the first World Series, he took out 3 mechs with 1 rocket. Can we see that X again?
Yes, of course you can. Me and Dr. Snuggles, us here. Snuggles, we're going to go back into the game. Aren't we, Snuggles, eh? We're going to go back. We're going to show him his boss.
It's back to you in the studio, Larry, I think.
He doesn't like you.
Well, thank you, Mike. Now, on with the games. Over to you, Bob.
Okay, Larry. Today the battle is going to be fought in the Davion Arena, which is in the Outland Zone. This was decided only last week for the Burger King charity match, won by our very own Avenger, who will be fighting with us today.
Well, let's take a closer look at the pilots who will be competing today. First is number 13, Jane Harris, age 27, sponsored by the SIA team. She pilots a SIA Invincible, a new mech that we will look at more closely later. She is the Dragon.
Next up is Storm, David O'Leary, age 24, a newcomer for the Circle K team, driving a Cyberdyne V5 Galaxy, tipped to be one of the new pilots capable of rising to the top of the league.
Top of the ranks at the moment is SHINOBI. He is Greg Allen, age 37, from the Casio team, riding an Enforcer. Now, in each battle, SHINOBI is known to go after one of the newcomers, normally killing them from his vast experience. And this week, it is said that Predator will be his target.
After a whole year out of the action from a leg injury comes the Avenger, John Evans, age 25, from the Marlboro team, still riding his old Zentek Firestorm he used a season ago.
And the rookie of the match today must be number 1, the Predator, alias Gus Harrison. Age 23, he is a replacement for the McDonald's team after the death of their last man, Terminator, in the Burger King charity match last week.
Well, we can join Predator now in the locker rooms where he's preparing for the battle.
Can you hear us, Predator?
Hi there, Larry.
Predator, how are you feeling about today's match?
Very good. Been doing a lot of training. Pretty good.
What's it like being the new recruit for the McDonald's team?
So very proud to be picked by McDonald's. This is a well-established team. After done well in pre-trials, we're looking forward to the match. I should do as well as McDonald's last match.
Okay, well, thanks for your time, Predator, but one last thing. Word on the street is that SHINOBI's out after your blood. How'd you feel about that?
SHINOBI doesn't stand chance. Are you out there, SHINOBI? Are you listening? You're going down all the way. I'm after you first.
Well, thank you, Gus, and good luck out there today. Perhaps now, Bob, you'd care to show us the starting positions of the mech pilots competing today.
Sure thing, Larry. Okay, this is where the mechs will start today. They'll proceed into the middle. And then when the buzzer goes for the first half, it's 150 seconds of sheer hell. They're going to fire all the rockets they've got, and if time permits, enter melee combat.
Well, I believe the mech pilots are now ready in their mechs, so we will join them now as the countdown for the first half of the battle begins.
So here we have Predator coming in here, and he's looking pretty good, looking confident. The rookie of the match. Let's see what he does.
And here we have Storm moving in, and if looks could kill, then we'd all be dead.
And here's Dragon, the only female competitor of this match, and she's looking quietly confident.
Shinobi moving in now, in place. Cigarette poised in corner of mouth, as usual.
Okay, and then last we've got Avenger here. Yeah, no, he's not moving in, he's sitting where he is.
Okay, looks like the mechs are all moving into position now.
There goes the referee. I think he's getting the hell out of the way.
And they're preparing to fire.
And there we go. We've got some quick rocket firings off here. And Dragon seems unscathed by that time.
Whoa, did you see that?
Wow, that was an amazing shot.
Good shot, good along the back. And another one is off.
Avengers returning fire, and Predator is as well. Here's a camera and ducking for cover there in the back. Wow!
Takes a hit.
Amazing hit. Nice play from Dragon.
Looks like you're taking a bit of a pounding, Avenger.
Get bent, Larry.
So, what's Shinobi going to do now? He's looking for a target. There's Dragon in the background. Whoa!
You
He's
bitch!
taking out one of our trusty camera people.
And a marvellous dodge there by Shinobi. Excellent stuff.
Thanks a lot, guys. Hang on a second, I got Predator to deal with.
And he did deal with him as well. Marvellous.
Coming in close, sir.
I think Predator might have had some damage there, and I think he's shut down.
Looks like he's having technical difficulty. But it looks like he's
I think he's okay.
back on. Another
Misfire there from Shinobi.
seemed to be firing a bit wild this first half.
Whoa! I think he hit the camera.
And now a word for our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Bill Palmer. You might remember me back in the second series of Superman. Back in 2024 when I had a act. Anyway, I like to watch Space Gladiators with a nice, cool, refreshing drink. Budweiser. Try Budweiser, you young Space Gladiators. It's nice, cool, refreshing drink. Try something.
Infamous words by our Storm there. He's now moving in to
Looks like he's
keep
looking.
his promise with Avenger.
You got it. And there goes the halftime flag. It's all over. What can you say?
But wait, Dragon fires.
I can't believe it. You fired after the halftime flag. What's this going on here? Hey, Dragon. Can you hear us? What's going on here? This is blatant disregard for regulations.
Shut up and get out my face.
Well, a fantastic first half, ladies and gentlemen. And while the pilots take 5 minutes rest for minor repairs, let's take a quick look at the highlights. Bob?
Okay, Larry. Well, undoubtedly, the star of the first half has to be Dragon. Okay, brilliant. Let's look at these 3 marvellous shots, all of which cause at least minor damage. Firstly, a beautiful long-range shot at Storm, hitting him square on the roof, probably the most vulnerable part on the Enforcer Mark II. Secondly, a shot at Avenger, skillfully dodged, goes within millimeters of his camera arm. And lastly, and certainly most controversial shot of the game, a close-range attack on Avenger, again, but this time after the halftime flare. Only Avenger's skillful veteran abilities saved him from certain death.
Although Dragon has shut off her internal camera, we can speak to her via a camera down on the battlefield. Dragon, you got some great shots in the first half, but that last one was strictly against regulations. You could be disqualified. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, I do have something to say. I'm sick and tired of you telling me what I can and cannot do. Just get out of my way.
Get off!
Well, we appear to have lost our camera link up with Dragon, but I believe the countdown has started for the second half, so let's rejoin the action down in the arena.
Okay, here they come in. Dragon and Storm, and they clash. Good action here.
It's like there's Shinobi moving in. Whoa, he's picking up speed now.
He's going
Charging towards Predator.
Clash! Wow!
That is terrific action. Well done, Shinobi.
Thanks again, Larry.
Okay, we got some terrific action here from Predator and
Got
Shinobi.
Avenger moving in on Storm and Dragon. Looks like Dragon suffered some damage there to the left limb.
And doesn't look like Avenger's doing much here. Hey,
He's
Avenger,
coming in.
what's the problem? You done chicken shit or something?
Hey, quit bugging me, Willie Bob. I'm amazed this makes so hard to get off the first half. Look at that display behind me.
Oh, well, okay, Avenger, point taken.
But yeah, it looks like Predator has actually lost a piece of it.
Wow!
They're taking each other apart.
Come on.
Oh, Predator's in trouble here. He's taking a real pace.
Really laying in. And there's a Storm on the outskirts and an Avenger. Dragon.
Real bad damage here. Looks like we've taken some real damage from Dragon here. Let's take a look at that mech if we can. And I think Dragon's coming back for a real attack on Storm.
Congratulations to Dragon for keeping the mech in action.
Oh, thanks, boys. It's great to be back in the thick of it again.
Okay, we've got some real action coming up here.
It's 3 on
3 on 1. And Predator's looking in pretty bad shape at the moment. Taking a real
to
pace.
go down.
I think so. And
Shinobi's relentless pounding.
looks like he's
Can't hold out for much longer.
he's keeping up his promises.
He's going over.
There he goes.
And Predator is down.
He's and here comes the medics.
We've got Shinobi moving in. There's a bit of chaos going on in the background.
Complete shutdown there from Predator. Hope he's okay.
We've got Dragon here taking a pounding from both Avenger and Storm.
Real pace in
Can't
here.
last long.
Son of a bitch.
Now Shinobi moving in.
Gonna Papa.
Yeah, I think this is going to be nasty. Wow!
Avenger taking
He's
it.
lost an arm as well. Disastrous. And I think they're all turning on him.
Storm and Shinobi.
Storm really getting some good blows here.
Come on. Get it up.
Storm probably one of the more intense competitors in the battle.
You got it. Oh,
Shinobi in trouble.
hey, Storm, excellent action.
Hey, thanks guys. And do you know what? I owe it all to Miller. It's a great beer for the Space Gladiator of the Year.
Well, thanks a lot for those words, Storm.
Here we have Dragon looking in trouble.
That must be some sort of like reactor explosion. And it's going mad.
Looks like Dragon's in serious trouble now.
Well, I think she's out of the action. That's it for Dragon. Just Storm and Avenger.
Looks like Storm sweating it out there.
He's looking good. Some real serious blows coming in here. Wow.
Strong, but he's obviously a smaller competitor compared to Avenger, so he's got his work cut out for him.
Good action there. I think Avenger's coming back.
He's down.
Avenger's the new Grandmaster. He's terrific.
Congratulations
Excellent
to
action.
Avenger, winner of the 12th annual Space Gladiators Budweiser Trophy.
Oh, yeah.
And Avenger looking absolutely fabulous in
Terrific
this
stuff.
round of Gladiator combat.
Hey, Avengers. Great to see you back after so long. How's it feel?
Well, it's great being back in saddle again. And I intend to keep it that way.
Great. Okay, well, thanks for taking time out to join us, Avenger. Thank you.
It was a great comeback on Avenger's part,
He was terrific. Excellent action. After being out for so long.
and especially combating against rookies who are ready to fight.
You got it. Like
Today.
Storm, he's doing so well in the second half. I thought he might have it there.
And I thought Dragon was going to take it myself.
Well, actually did so well in the first half, but that unlucky reactor shut down. Maybe that's before they got to sort out on that mech, you know?
Possibly.
Right.
Well, I hope you join us next week for Channel 49's Space Gladiator match for the Happy Shopper Trophy. But for the time being, I, Larry Miller, and my colleague, Bob Wiersbeski, must be signing off. So, see you next week.
Bye.